were always an artist, right?
I'm an emotional roller coaster, where high so high I could put bowl on a poster.
Chancellor Bennett is here, y'all.
All right. Yeah. All right, heads and tails, what y'all doing?
Hey, here you go.
Tails.
It's definitely not. I'm so sorry to waste your time, but I've been a big fan since Coloring Book. I loved you ever since then. I just wanted to ask, like, because I know you said, like, when you had the Grammy nomination and everything, it was on worldwide. So I was wondering, like, how did you go from being worldwide, like everyone knew you, and then the big day came out, the 10-day came out, and it was just kind of like not the same feel. So I was wondering, like, how did that feel, like, mentally, to just try to bounce back, especially with this new project and stuff?
It's a good question. Good question. I think, you all right? I think it's... You got it. Yeah, the hard part is done. You already asked the question. I think when you're an artist, I think it's important to remember that you weren't always famous, but you were always an artist, right? It is important to win Grammys and to be on TV and do all these things because it's gonna help spread your art, but it doesn't validate your art. It doesn't change what the art is, no matter how many people listen to it and say that they like it or say that they don't like it, or it doesn't change what you've recorded. What you do as an artist is you add to existence. You create something new out of all the influences. You pull together things from your life and from other people's lives. You document it. And the beautiful part about the art that exists now is that it could end up existing forever. You know what I mean? Your published works, there's gonna be way less lost media now than there ever was, right? And I think what I really love about the big day is the fact that it exists. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that documented a time in my life that if I hadn't made an album, I wouldn't be able to revisit in the same way. And there's a lot of people out there that, you know, loved and grew from that album and have a specific connection to that album. But what we do, in addition to being artists, is that we, if we get popular, we become celebrities, and we start to have the ability to carry other brands and to work with other people to grow whatever their corporate interest is. And so I think we have like a different value system on us when we first come out as artists, or when we're first working on music, than we do as we become celebrities. And it does, a lot of your evaluation does come down to after that celebrity, as how much shit you could sell, like how much of yourself you could sell, how many movie tickets you might be able to sell, how many views and likes and shares you might be able to produce. But again, that's another thing that doesn't change the value of your art, And I think back to what I was just saying earlier, writing and creating should always be about documenting the time and creating something that's true to yourself. Everybody doesn't get put in the position to do that, Everybody doesn't have the opportunity or even like the ability to express themselves. Or if they do, sometimes they're scared. Sometimes they think people won't like it or people won't understand them. And so that's why I think artists and journalists and writers are so brave, is because they're creating something new in a world to possibly be criticized or to be misunderstood or to be unheard. And if you are really an artist, then you'll continue to create, you'll continue to be yourself. And there will be people, whether they're in your closest circle or it takes a long time, it could take 100 years, you know what I'm saying? Charles Dickens died broke, you know what I'm saying, and unheard of. A lot of people that are like very famous artists at the time, they weren't appreciated for who they were until after they passed on. But the beauty of their works is that they exist and they'll always be able to be there for somebody.